What inspired you to get involved in sport?
One of my mates called Nick. Basically, we went down. Well, I met him in pre-sport when I first joined. He was in year 9. I was obviously in year 7. And we went down to this like sports day camp thing with school. And he said, "Forget these sports. You should come try the one I'm doing. You might like it." And it was wheelchair racing. And from then, I've not really looked back. Done it since that day.
What sports are you involved in?
Well, I do wheelchair racing and wheelchair basketball. I do them both basically because like one's a team sport, so I get the social side of that, and then one's like you're on your own, kind of a lone sport.
So you get the glory.
A little bit.
Did you feel inspired by the Olympics and the Paralympics and any athlete in particular?
I did, to be honest, because like me personally thought it was going to be a massive flop. I thought they was going to spend all this money on it and we was just going to fail. But it turned out well. There was like the athlete David Weir who came on with, I think it was 5 gold medals. I think. He's like got to be the biggest inspiration of the games really, just because no one else has ever done that.
You were involved in the build-up to London 2012. How much training goes into being prepared?
Well, once like the year like 2012 came around, I was training 6-7 times a week, 7 days a week. So really, not really even a day rest. I was training like 2 times a day. So I'd be in my chair in the morning, and I'd be at the gym in the afternoon or night, or I'd be like in my chair again in the morning and then do another session in the chair. So really I was doing about 6 or 7 days, so all week. It's quite nasty.
Do you think London 2012 has helped young people to get involved in sport?
I think it has. I think it's been a shock for many people because I don't think they expected it to be as much of a success. So like I know at the track now on a Thursday there's like 12 new athletes, whereas before the games there was like 4 or 5 of us. So obviously it's shown that there's a massive growth in sport in general for people to come and look at doing it.
Do you think the government needs to do more to keep people involved in sport? I do in a sense, yeah, because unless you're on the funding for Great Britain, you practically have to pay for everything, and a lot of equipment and like races and things are really quite expensive. Like the chair I got a few months ago from America cost me £2,500, but then I also had to pay for flights and things on my own, so it was really quite expensive. And I think if the government helped out that a little bit more, I think more people would choose to do athletics or do sport in general. Do you think you've helped inspire anyone to get involved in sport yourself?
I don't want to sound like I'm gloating or anything, but I do a little bit just because like I've done interviews I've gone into schools where there's been disabled kids and I've talked to them and told them what it is really that I do, and then I've had like emails off that school saying, "Gee, thank you, because you've got people into sport that had said that they wouldn't get into it, because basically when you're disabled sometimes you don't really think you can get into sport if you can't do the main sports like football and rugby."
Are you planning on training for the Rio Games in 2016?
Yeah, I think that's going to be one of my aims from half of this year onwards. I think because I think Rio could be better than London.
Ooh. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
And see you.